Give me 3 minutes to prove to you from the Old Testament that the Messiah is God. Jeremiah 23, in here it reads, "Behold, the days are coming, declares the Lord, when I will raise up for David a righteous branch. He will reign as a king, deal wisely. And this is the name by which he will be called. The Lord is our righteousness." The name he will be called is the Lord is our righteousness. Again, Isaiah writes of the Davidic Messiah, "For to us a child is born, a son is given. He sits on the throne of David. He rules forever and ever," because it says from this time forth and forevermore. And again, of the increase of his government and peace there will be no end. And one of the facets of the name of the child is the mighty God. I've done a previous video showing you how Isaiah uses the mighty God. But that's not all. In the second Psalm, God says of his anointed, calls him a king. "I have set my king on Zion, my holy hill," calls him the son. We've discussed that in another video. But this is the key bit. It says, "Kiss the son lest he be angry." So you are expected to do obeisance to the son or worship the son. And it's equated here to serving the Lord with fear and trembling. And then it says, "Blessed are all who take refuge in him." But the message of the Psalms is you should take refuge in God. So for example, this Psalm here says, "But let all who take refuge in you rejoice," and is addressing God. So let's put all this together. Remember when Israel came to Samuel and said they should anoint a king? And what does God say to Samuel? He says, "Obey the voice of the people in all they say to you. They have not rejected you, but they have rejected me from being king over them." So they rejected God from being king over them. But the Messiah who is promised to Israel is supposed to be a king, not just any king. He's supposed to be God's king. Remember Psalms 2 that said, "I have set my king upon my holy hill." So in the ideal situation, God wants to be king over his people. But if the Messiah is God's ideal king, who is ruling over God's people, who exactly does that make the Messiah?